Hello. Hello, good morning. Hi, how are you, Tatiana? Good morning, Ingrid. Good morning, welcome. I'm sorry, you all, if we make you wait for a few minutes. We was just waiting for a little bit more of people to join us today. Welcome. Thank you so much for your time. Let's go to start this right away. In this webinar, we're going to learn about SeedSpot Retail Brand Accelerator. So SeedSpot, who's SeedSpot? SeedSpot is a global ranked business accelerator for entrepreneurs who are exploring or building a new business that makes a positive impact in their community, like yours. In the case of the Retail Brand Accelerator, building generational wealth in underserved communities. So thousands of entrepreneurs have built their for-profit or non-profit ventures by leveraging the SeedSpot support. So let's go to start with our info session and learn more about the SeedSpot Retail Brand Accelerator. So let's go to talk about our agenda today. So first, we're going to have some introductions. Then we're going to talk a little bit about SeedSpot. We're going to have an alumni story, the program futures. We're going to have a small trivia. And at the end, all the questions from you guys. So please feel free to write any questions that you may have on the chat at any time, and we're going to be sure to read and answer all those questions at the end of the info session. So to start, let's go to type your name in the chat. Where are you from? And what is your product? So good morning, Ingrid, Tatiana. So we have one more person join us right now. Please type in the chat. We know your name now, but where are you from and what is your product? We're really looking forward to get to know you guys. Good morning, Pallavi.
Hello, Linda. Hi,
Very nice seeing you this morning. I say that right, correct, Pallavi?
Yes, you did.
Remember that. So please type your name, where are you from, and what is your product. So hello, Tatiana from Maryland. Stationary products, great. Ingrid, Slidell, La Little Faith, big results, hair growth system. Great. Welcome. So let's go to start now. My name is Linda Norquist. I'm the marketing and recruitment manager here at SeedSpot, and I have a big passion for social impact-driven ventures, just like you guys. I'm a bilingual marketing strategist with over a decade of experience connecting ventures with diverse audiences and creating an impactful message. So since middle school, really, I've been an entrepreneur selling sandwich, brownies, and everything else that you may be thinking about it. And more recently, I have a consultancy for Latino marketing strategy. And now I'm really grateful to be here and helping and supporting ventures like you guys and entrepreneurs to grow and succeed. So now let's go to hear from Miranda Williamson, our amazing director of recruitment. Miranda.
Hello, all. My name is Miranda Williamson. I'm the director of recruitment at SeedSpot. I've been with SeedSpot about 2 years, and unlike Linda, my background and career is not in entrepreneurship. My background and career has almost exclusively been in social impact education. So I'm very well situated to build bridges to opportunities and resources and networks for entrepreneurs like yourself who are looking to advance your impactful businesses. So a little about SeedSpot. Who the heck are we? So I'm really excited to share that we have over 36,000 entrepreneurs who we've served. And as you can see from our graphic here, that most of the founders that we serve are from underrepresented communities. 89% are underrepresented, 59% are female identified, and 62% are BIPOC identified. You can see our incredible alumni have generated 399 million in revenue and received investment of 79 million. And this is my favorite number here. 9,719 jobs have been created by our alumni and the businesses that they're able to build and accelerate through SeedSpot and the support that we're able to offer them. Some of the areas where we have quite a bit of impact and focus are in health and wellness. About 34% of our alumni come from that background. That's for a number of reasons. That's a huge focus area for many entrepreneurs. And we also have a community health incubator for more advanced entrepreneurs in that space who are looking to build partnerships. Another big bucket area is equality and economic opportunity. 30% of our alumni work in that field. Education and environmental sustainability are also big areas of impact for the alumni that we work with. But we're more than just numbers. So I like to share a story, a successful story of one of our alumni. This is Drew Shaw. Drew designed this company called Voice Threads, which is a lifestyle brand that brings awareness to important causes by designing mismatched socks with the brand identity of the charity. So what happens is people purchase these mismatched socks and they wear these mismatched socks, and it's meant to generate conversation. So folks will be like, why are your socks mismatched? And that'll give you an opportunity in this case, in this image's case, to say, oh, I'm supporting Teach for America. 10% of the proceeds of these socks went to Teach for America. And you're bringing awareness as well as generating resources for that charity. Drew actually teaches for us now. Fun fact, he's actually going to be the facilitator for one of our programs in the DC area this coming fall.
So
A little
perfect.
bit about this program. And a little bit about this program's history. This program has been in the works for over a year now. So we've been working with Walmart Center for Racial Equity to support entrepreneurs joining our Impact Accelerator program so that we could learn from them and learn about their specific needs in order to build this cohort that this is our second cohort of the Retail Brand Accelerator, where all individuals joining this program are funded through the Walmart Center for Racial Equity, have a product-based venture, and are supported specifically for the type of work that they're doing.
Perfect. Thank you, Miranda. And let's go to talk about the program features. So our program offers various communication channels to support your journey. So expect weekly emails to keep you updated with deadlines, events, homework, mentorship, and much more. Also, we have personalized mentoring and coaching sessions. That makes us very different from other cohorts. Everyone learns at a different pace. And we understand that. So we are all in different time zones. So you are going to be paired with a mentor that can fulfill your personal needs and on your personal time. Also, you're going to have access to Google Classroom for interactive learning, where you can download and study online or offline your materials. You're going to have pre-work assignments to prepare for your sessions and a comprehensive workbook to guide you through pre-session tasks. Online programming. So everything that we do is virtual. We have been doing virtual programs since before the pandemic. And we are very skilled at making those interactive and using multiple tools to make it really fun. So our program directors and our program leads are really energetic and they are going to make these sessions really fun and really educational. So what you should be expecting Zoom classes, video conferencing, you're going to have some group breakout rooms, coaching, feedback, your digital and interactive workbook. You are going to be working on your venture during these classes. So the workshop style sessions with tangible tools for your business. You're actually going to get tools, which means you're going to get templates that you're going to be working on for your business, and you're going to be using those templates for the future in your business. You also are going to have optional office hours for one-on-one support.
Yeah, and that's with our pretty incredible team members. Don't worry, most of them, unlike me, have been entrepreneurs and have a lot of experience and knowledge to offer. All right, so weekly topics. I'm going to actually go down and describe a little bit about what each of these weeks mean. But first, I want to highlight something that is a bit of a change. This originally was offered on Mondays and Wednesdays. Now this program is offered on Tuesdays and Thursdays. The time hasn't changed. That's still 12:30 to 2 p.m. Eastern time. And the time commitment is still 7 to 10 hour a week time commitment. So none of that has changed, just a little bit of a shift from Tuesdays to Thursdays from the Mondays to Wednesdays original time. So I'm going to go over each of these pieces. So week 1, we have our foundations. That's Retail 101. So this class provides an overview of the retail industry, specifically geared towards startups. It covers market trends, emerging opportunities, and the unique challenges faced by retail startups. The preparedness. This is lean retail startup methodology. This class introduces the principles of lean startup methodology applied to the retail sector. So it covers concepts such as minimum viable product development, rapid iteration, customer feedback loops, and agile decision making. Then we have retail market validation and customer discovery. So participants learn how to validate their retail business idea through customer discovery interview and market research and prototype testing. Retail product development and sourcing. This class covers the product development life cycle for retail startups, including sourcing suppliers, product design, prototyping, testing, and production management. Moving down to branding and positioning for startups. So participants learn how to create a strong brand identity and positioning strategy for their retail startup, including brand messaging, visual identity design, and brand storytelling techniques. This is Linda's area of expertise. Retail sales and distribution strategies. So this class focuses on developing sales and distribution channels for retail startups, including direct sales, online marketplaces, wholesale partnerships, and brick and mortar retail opportunities. We have supply chain, manufacturing, and logistics. So this is a deep dive into production, packaging, and supply chain management capabilities needed for mass retail. Digital marketing and e-commerce for startups. Participants learn how to leverage digital marketing channels and e-commerce platforms to reach and engage customers online. And then last, but definitely not least, funding and financial management. So this is a critical module on financial planning and developing expense roadmaps. And then we end with a showcase. We have a showcase where you're able to pitch. We also have buyers invited to those showcases and those opportunities. There are opportunities to have breakout rooms with buyers and connect with them in a more one-on-one setting as well. All right. So Anyone who is admitted into the program will receive a full schedule which will outline those classes that I just talked about. We have the theme for the week, but each class is broken down. And the reason that I mention this is because this is very important. Where there is no flexibility is that participation is so important. It's important to respect this program. It's important to respect our team, and it's important to respect your fellow cohort members. However, where there is flexibility is, let's say you have a co-founder, a CEO or a COO, someone else on leadership in your team, and you're like, they're the ones that deal with the financial planning and management. They should be attending this session. That is completely fine. You have the full schedule ahead of time and are able to plan with your leadership team members who attend which session. Both team members can attend any sessions, or one or the other team member can be represented in a session. Now, we are looking to build a cohort here, and you may have noticed that we don't have strict qualifications on our application. What I mean by that is we don't say you haven't reached 25K in revenue, so don't apply. We don't have qualifications like that. We're not a law school. We're looking at your application holistically. We're looking at your product. We're looking at where your product is developed. Do you have the ability to scale? Will you benefit from this program? Do we have the resources at SeedSpot to support you in growth and support you in building your business and planning for the future? Are you the right fit in all of these ways? And so we review from a holistic standpoint. And when we're building a cohort, we look at things that you cannot possibly know. And that is are there individuals in the cohort who are more advanced, who can be mentors to you and pull you along? Are you more advanced, and are you able to play a mentor role in some stages? And so we're really looking at how you all can work together as a team to make each other better in this process as well. I say this to say I encourage most people to apply, even if you think maybe you don't meet the minimum qualifications, because you never know what it might lead to. And there will be things happening behind the scenes that may not be apparent by just looking at the qualifications. So this is where I like to just uncover the curtain, remove some of the mystery about the application process. I think it can often be very mysterious, and we don't want anything to be mysterious. We want this to be something that's very transparent. You all are in step 1, attending an info session, which, congratulations, you made it to this step. It's a good place to be in. We have a lot of information to share. So you submit your online application. This application is intentionally made to not be extremely extensive. We do ask more questions later once you are in the program, but hopefully the application won't take you more than 30 minutes to complete. You would be invited to a 20-minute interview where we'll get to know you and ask some very specific questions about your business. It's either with myself or Linda. We're not scary. We're very friendly, and we want you to succeed and want you to find the best place to get the support that you need. You'll be evaluated for program fit. I will say this is a bit more of a rigorous application process, or maybe not rigorous application process, but a bit more of a lower admissions rate than some of our other programs. It's a very popular program, so we'll be making tough decisions. It's not that it's an easy decision to figure out who gets accepted and is joining this program. And then you would fill out a program survey and sign a venture agreement saying you agree to participate, and then you're in. So a little bit about building a strong application. So some pitfall to avoid: do not answer the questions with one sentence. Most of the questions you're given about 250 words. Go ahead and use that space to answer fully in the characters given. Remember that grammar is important. We want to be able to understand your application and read your application thoroughly. Likely that application, if admitted, will be used for sending over to our funders and sharing more broadly. So you definitely want to make sure grammar is important, is adhered to. So tips for a strong application, be specific. I can't tell you how many applications I've read where I still don't understand what it is that the entrepreneur does. Remember, I don't have any context, so be very specific. My product does X, Y, and Z. My product is X, Y, and Z, just very specific, like you're talking to someone who knows absolutely nothing. Don't lose sight of the prompts. I have a lot of applications that lose sight of the prompts and spend a lot of time trying to convince me why their product or service is important. That is usually not necessary. Keep in mind who your audience is. And personal story. We want to know what drives you. We want to know what drives you to be an entrepreneur, and when times get hard, why you keep coming back to continue to do this work. And then this one's really important. Submit your application early. And I don't mean super early, but before the deadline. Things happen. And issues can happen and life can get in the way. So if you submit a couple days before the deadline, that allows for any of those unforeseen errors to be corrected for.
Mhm. Perfect. So now let's going to go with our trivia, just to be sure if you guys were paying attention to our presentation. Let's go with the question number 1. Let's go to enter your answers in the chat. Do you guys know what is the weekly time commitment for this program? Do you all know what is the weekly time commitment for this program? So just type your answer here on the chat. I'm really looking forward to see who gets this correct. What is the weekly time commitment?
Yay, Ingrid.
Perfect, Ingrid. Love it. Palavit, love it. So question number 2. What was the name of the alumni business example that was shared? What was the name of the alumni business sample that was shared? He's great. The guy with the mismatch socks that now.
Socks, yeah.
What was his name? That was just that easy. Now he's going to be presenting one of our programs. He has been an excellent mentor.
Voice threat. Oh, Ingrid again.
Grace. His name is, you're really good. His name is, Voice Stress. Drew from Voice Stress. Question number 3. What is a key pillar of this program? What is a key pillar for this specific program? Wow, Ingrid. Now Ingrid, you have the bar really high. So I'm expecting this. What is a key pillar of this program? Anyone? Pallavi, Ingrid?
No one.
I guess Miranda is going to have to answer this.
All right. So, community, you're building a community of like-minded peers. Mentorship is a huge one. We bring in mentors to support our founders in very specific ways. And then learning or training, we have education as a huge component of this program. And then partnerships with buyers and potential organizations. That's another component of this program.
Perfect. Now, the last questions. When is the application deadline? And this is extremely important because everybody needs to know when is the deadline for applications for this retail brand accelerator. Ingrid? Jay, no? Pallavi? You don't know the application deadline. That's the most important thing, guys.
Let's give it to you all.
Okay. September 15, which is this, it's Sunday or
Yeah,
Saturday?
right.
Sunday.
Monday.
This Sunday is the last day to apply for this program, for this cohort. So please be sure that you know that. September 15.
Amazing. I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing and also stop recording so that you all can go ahead and ask your burning questions.
Yes, so this is now your time, guys.